Hi, I'm Ryan Payne, owner and operator of Sarge's Grips. Wanted to make a video tonight to get into a little bit of the difference between custom grips, which is what I do, and aftermarket grips. There is a difference. Aftermarket grips are usually grips that are made on a large scale. Most of them are made by machine, push button operation where they're cranking out hundreds or runs of hundreds of grips. Custom grips are a little different. My definition of custom grips: they're handmade. Each set is fit to an individual weapon. Each finish is hand applied. All the steps along the way are done by hand by me. I've got a couple of examples here, and we'll go into that. One of the advantages of custom grips, and I'm going to show you here on let me tell you, both of these weapons here have been cleared immediately before I started this video. So what I've got here is a less bear, and I've got a custom weapon that I had Dave Severns of Severns Custom make for me. Outstanding gunsmith if you need any work done. What you're getting in the less bear, you're getting a pistol that's known for its rugged reliability, its accuracy, its tightness of fit in the build. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the grips that they sent on this pistol. This is my custom carry that, again, I had Dave Severns work over before I even got it. He put his hard hat finish on it, replaced the trigger, did a couple of minor things. But I'm going to show you what these grips are that they sent with it. There you go. What do you think? Boy, those, wow, those feel chunky and blocky. Okay, this is the set that came on the pistol. And not to mention that they're way too tight on the bushing. Now, what I'm going to show you is a set of custom grips that a customer of mine ordered for his less bear. This is Amboina burl, by the way. Look at that. You notice any difference? Well, you should. What you've got with custom grips, not only is it a better aesthetic grip, it goes beyond that into functionality and comfort and repeatability. What we've got here, you can see just a little bit of the frame flat along the back, barely enough to catch your fingernail on. I mean, it just slips right off there. What we're going for with custom grips is attention to detail, all the details, not just part of them. We're getting the right thickness. We're getting the proper thickness for a good grip. We're paying attention to the cutouts. That's a little fuzzy. I'm sorry about that. But when you go to the mag release, it fits. It's not just an oval that'll fit anything. A lot of aftermarket grips, they're one size fits most, which may or may not work for you. Most people that invest in quality weaponry, pistols, most people that pay $3, $5, $6, and up $1,000 for a custom pistol, they don't want to settle for grips that don't fit. They want to get the best in form, function, and beauty out of their pistol for the money. On custom grips, what I look for is you've got a perfect transition here from the front strap checkering right onto the grip. I mean, you just can't feel that. It just flows. Same on the mainspring housing onto the grip. I mean, there's just no lip there. It's just a perfect transition. The end here at the point where the MSH is beveled a little bit, well, the grip is beveled and this way and this way. So what you've got here, even at that point, is just a smooth transition. When you're gripping this pistol, there is nothing to dig into your hand there. Nothing to make you raw over 500-600 rounds downrange on a good range day. I'll flip this over and show you the other side too. Now, you might think, well, he's bashing aftermarket grips. I'm not at all. There are a lot of people that like the aftermarket grips. The one size fits most, and that's fine. If that's what you're comfortable with and you're happy with it, by all means, buy them, wear them, use them in good health. There's nothing wrong with that. This is speaking to the people more that have interest in, again, making the weapon the best it can be, functionality, aesthetics, just feel, everything. Again, the other side, again, that's you just can't tell. It's just perfect. Front also. Let's look at the safety arm. Notice how it's cut out to fit the safety. Custom grips, you can tell me, hey, this is the pistol I've got. This is what I want it fit to, and custom grips will be fit to your pistol, or in the case of a one-off custom, or in the case of a line like a less bear, we'll make it to fit your less bear, because less bear frames are wider than most other frames, as most people know that are in the 1911s. Again, custom grips, let's get into one of my favorite examples here. Again, this weapon's been cleared already. This is my Beast Bob. It's a bobtail. Bobtail being where this frame comes to a point here. This frame's been rounded. Ed Brown came up with that idea, patented it. It's great. It's wonderful. I love them. Now, most makers of aftermarket grips, what they'll do is they'll take a stock government grip, and they'll just chop this angle off and bevel it, kind of like the bottom of a grip here, to make this portion here? Well, custom grips, you need more than that. You expect more. I personally don't like shooting with the ones that are chopped and beveled. It hits me right here, and it starts bothering me after 100 rounds, 200 rounds. What you'll see on this custom set of Amboina burl, again, smoking Amboina burl, beautiful stuff. Anyways, I roll this around, you'll see that every surface there is rounded. There are no lines. Fit to frame, once again, a lot of attention to detail here. Each set is handmade by me here at Sarge's Grips. I am the sole employee of Sarge's Grips. Something goes wrong, it's on me, because I make each set, I shape each set, sand each set, finish each set. Each set goes out when I say it's good enough. Again, with this rounded area here, I can go out and I can shoot this weapon all day. And it's not going to leave any raw spot, anything at all that bothers me. It's just comfortable. These grips that are styled like this just make the pistol just melt into your hand. You don't even notice it, really. Again, one more thing about custom grips. I'm going to show you this set. This is for another customer. Okay, they look like government grips, right? Well, wait till I do this. Look how thick these boogers are. Again, these are fit to his pistol. They're 3/8 of an inch thick. And just to give you an idea, excuse me while I get these together here. There's a standard thickness grip versus his. Now, the standard thickness grip has a bevel on it, so it actually looks a little... There, that's probably a better shot. This is what custom grips can do for you. This guy has just huge hands, and he needs thicker grips. Well, you know, custom grips can give that to you. We'll make them to fit whatever you want. If I don't have your pistol, I can make them off the grips that came on a pistol and a couple of pictures. We use the grips that came on the pistol as a starting point. We use the pictures of those grips on the pistols to see where can we improve the fit of these grips and get it right down to the frame. I've had great success with getting this kind of fit with pictures and original grips. And it requires, of course, an extra mailing back and forth between you and me. But the end result is just this level of perfection. Again, I'm not meaning to put down anybody's grips. Any aftermarket maker, not my purpose at all. They do a great job. It's just a different level. It's the difference between insert your favorite brand of 1911 to bash and then your favorite brand. Well, that's the way I look at grips, at aftermarket versus custom. Is it right for you to go custom? Over the thousands of sets I've made over the years, the customer feedback I've gotten, especially the shock when they say, wow, I never knew stuff like this existed. I never knew my pistol could be this comfortable to shoot. I never knew, you know, it just goes on and on. With all that feedback I've got, yeah, it's well worth it. I try to keep my grips at Sarge's Grips very close to aftermarket grips, despite the extra obvious handwork that goes into them. I spend hours out in the shop every day making grips. I love to do it, and I want to thank you guys because you're the ones that make it possible for me to do that. But I don't go out and push a button and have 50 grips. I make each set individually, and of course that's going to cost a little more. I try and keep them in line with everything else, and I hope you enjoy them. I hope you'll take a look at them. If you have questions, I'm here to answer questions and give you services needed. You can reach me at elitewood@hotmail.com, and I'll have that on the video in print so you can see it. Until next time, when I have another video, this is Sarge, wishing you faster and straighter shooting, and a good night. Talk to you later.